Miami Heat Nation, what is going on? So, in today's video, we're going to be talking about the Pat Riley press conference. I mean, he dropped a lot of gems, a lot of good gems, a lot of and a lot of yapping. But before we do start today's video, if you guys enjoy Miami Heat content, we do upload every single day. And our goal this year is to upload for 365 days. So I appreciate if you guys continue to keep liking, keep sharing, keep subscribing, and all that good stuff. And let's get back in today's video. So let's start off with Pat Riley's not going nowhere. He's not retiring. He's staying. He's completely fine. He's in good health. He's good. He's staying there. So get that out the way. Now, also another thing he did was he spoke on Tyler Herro. He said he's pivotal for us, right? An offensive player. We just need more around him. Wink, wink. Tyler's a player. I hope he stays here the rest of his career and will build a team of he's a part of. So couple of things you could take for this is that Tyler Herro's going absolutely nowhere. He's staying with the Miami Heat. Let's get him out of the trade rumors. Pat Riley loves Tyler Herro. He wants him pretty much here for his rest of his career. But he also said, we just need more around him, indicating that there will be changes. And not only did he say that, he also said right here, I asked Pat Riley if he would manage an aging player again. He said the right player and the right contract, yes. You know what that means. So clearly, he's willing to trade for Kevin Durant. It's really just simple as that. 5 regions do exactly what they was doing. They didn't directly ask about Kevin Durant, but they asked about pretty much like, listen, if there's an old player that's available right now, you're going to trade for him. Who's been linked to the Miami Heat for the last couple months? Kevin Durant. So that was a good way to ask that question. And then Pat Riley says a goal, not a priority, is to get the Heat out of the tax and then get back and to avoid repeater tax penalties. And I think this is what everybody's excited about. Everybody is excited about this. Pat Riley, we probably won't run it back, but players aren't just going to show up. You have to make deals. So we finally got good news. We ain't running it back no more. There will be moves to be made this offseason. What moves? I'm not too sure. Kevin Durant was hinted in the press conference because of the questions that they ask. He says Tyler needs more people around him. That's another indicator that they're going to be making trades. This is a good thing. This is what you want to hear. Now, he said there's not going to be major changes, which is like, but at least we're getting some change because the Miami Heat needs some change. Now, hopefully the some change is not just like, oh, yeah, we just added, Nazir Little again. No. We need change. Simple. You know what I mean? And then he talked about Jimmy Butler too, pretty much saying, he played his butt off, but I'm not going to apologize for saying to keep his mouth shut. I wish him well. Good luck to him. So he stood on business with the whole Jimmy Butler situation, which I, respect. Good for Pat. And then this is where he says that no major changes. He's like, no major changes needed. Well, I think we do have to make changes. So he's like, he's acknowledging that we have to make changes, but no major changes. He's like, if you don't win, you have to go about making changes to make sure you can win. And he also said that he was embarrassed and he got him depressed after watching those last 2 playoff games. So that's good. That's what we wanted. Not him to be like, depressed and stuff like that. But like, we want him to be like, yo, listen, we need change ASAP. Like, you know what I mean? So, and then talked about Jimmy again. There's no doubt that what happened with Jimmy had a tremendous impact on our team. There's no doubt about it. The buck stops with me. I'll take the hit. Whatever happened in the regular season, I don't want to discuss. So, yeah, this is kind of what he was talking about. And then he also said, no, I'm not going to apologize for saying no to the contract extension. It's over. It's done. I wish him well. So, hey, man, I'm going to be honest with you. I like what I'm hearing. I really like what I'm hearing. And then he talked about like the alpha. So like, he was like, I'm an alpha. Jimmy was an alpha. There's a reason why, it didn't work. He's like, there are some lateral trades that can be made to improve the team. Do we inject an alpha? So that's what he's saying. Like, what a trade, a great player to help maximize our performance and those double digits leads that we lost. It could be that simple. So listen, I'm telling you guys, Kevin Durant's coming to the Miami Heat. It really is just that simple. He's coming to the Miami Heat. And then they also talked about Heat culture. He's like, I'm proud of the culture. I'm proud of the environment we created. And for the people outside who really don't know it but want to comment, the hell with them. And then it says, like, he said, feels like Pat Riley's alluding to going after Kevin Durant. I'm telling you, everybody's catching on to the vibe. And then he's like, players, Pat Riley adding an aging star. He says players like LeBron and others that have played into their mid to late 30s and produce at a high level can help teams win championships. I'm not against adding that. And then obviously the other stuff. So good news for the Miami Heat. It looks like we are going to be desperately making some moves because that's what this team needs. I mean, when you just look at this roster, it's not good enough, right? It's not good enough at all. And which I'm showing the screen for you guys right here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So as you see right here, press on the wrong link, unfortunately. I'm sorry about that. But look, this is the team that we're rolling with, right? So Bam and Tyler are the future. He kind of alluded like this is the future right here. Like we're rolling with these two guys. So let's get them out the trade rumors. Wiggins wasn't really brought up too much, which is interesting. So he might be part of a trade. Hopefully he's gone. I don't want him on this team at all because I feel like it doesn't do nothing for us. And if we get Kevin Durant, we don't need Wiggins. So I think Wiggins is gone, but Tyler and Bam are confirmed to stay. Terry Rozier is going to be a tough one. I think he finds a way to stay because I don't think anybody really wants to trade for this player. Now, he is on an expiring, so maybe they do. So you got 3 question marks with Wiggins, Terry, and Duncan. Now, those are the players that did not talk at the press conference, too, when they needed to. So those are interesting. So these are questionable players. Kyle Anderson, I think they find a way to let him go. I thought he did good when he did play, but I do think they find a way to go. He's making $9 million and 9.6. So I think, they find a way to get Kyle Anderson out. Davion Mitchell has to stay with the Miami Heat. I think Haywood stays with the Heat. So what I'm thinking is, right, Bam, Tyler, Davion Haywood, and Kel'el Ware. So you got 1, 2, you got 3, 4, and 5. You're cool at rolling with. That's what I think, right? Then you start going to Jaime and Jovic. Unless they're part of the trade, they're one of them or 2 of them, they're going to stay. Pillow Larson's staying, so that's 6. So just say one of them is staying, that's 7 players. I'm comfortable with 7 players. I will bring back Alec Burks. I would. But everybody else I can care less about. Be honest with you. Keshad Johnson's cool, of course. Drew Smith, I don't mind bringing him back, but I don't know how they feel about Drew Smith. And yeah, man. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. That was kind of like the whole thing that he broke down in the press conference. He's open to trading for a superstar player. It looks like Kevin Durant. Tyler's not getting traded. The whole Jimmy Butler situation. He talked about Heat culture and a lot of yapping. Continue to keep liking, keep sharing, keep subscribing. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. And I'm out.